Research says that our minds are most vulnerable first thing in the morning. But sadly, most of us do not have morning routines that are conducive to our overall success. So today I want to share 3 things that you absolutely should not do in the morning and what to replace them with instead. If you're like most people, you typically do one of 3 things first thing in the morning. First thing is either checking text or phone calls, checking social media, or checking your email. And while we all love the novelty of doing something new and seeing something new, and we deal with a little bit of FOMO, like what could I have possibly missed while I was asleep for 8 hours? That feels normal. It's not healthy for a good day, for starting our day off on the right foot. Think about it. It's not just the surface level stuff. It's not like, well, I just want to see something new. It's more of like, okay, when you get on social media, now you're seeing someone who has spent their morning working out and you're like, man, I'm still laying in bed and that's why I'm overweight and that's why this and this. And then you start beating yourself up. Or you check your email and you realize that you have all these emails and you feel bogged down and overwhelmed before you even step foot out of the bed. Those are 3 things that you absolutely shall not do first thing in the morning. You have all the time in the world to check your email, to check your phone, to check social media. Now, I don't recommend checking it all throughout the day either, but I do recommend being intentional about when you check it and making sure that that is not first thing in the morning when your brain is most vulnerable. Checking your phone first thing in the morning is going to help you to feel very discouraged, and that's the energy that you'll carry throughout the day. Checking social media can make you feel defeated or disappointed with where you're at because you deal with that comparison, and that's the energy that you're carrying throughout the day. Checking your email can make you feel bogged down, overwhelmed, or even rushed. And again, that's the energy that you carry throughout the day. So what I often tell my clients is I ask them to identify what is the emotion that you want to carry throughout the day and what activities can contribute to that emotion and being able to carry that energy throughout the day. For me, peace is something that I really prioritize. It's really interesting. When I learned my human design, I finally later understood that peace is actually something I need. But at the time when I developed my morning routine, I didn't know this. I just knew that peace was something that I wanted to feel. So I identified 3 activities that I commit to that are non-negotiables every single morning in order to make sure that I'm prioritizing my peace and carrying that with me throughout the entire day. The first activity that I do before I ever step foot out of the bed is I pray. So I just thank God for the day. I get in touch with God. I connect with God. Let God know what's on my heart and what I'm feeling, and making sure that that relationship is solid and making sure that that's the foundation that I'm starting my day on. The second thing that I commit to every single morning is gratitude. Gratitude is a high energetic frequency. And one thing that I know about energy is the energy you're vibrating at is what you're going to attract more of. So if you identify things to be grateful for, you're going to attract more things to in turn actually be grateful for. So I don't just say the typical, oh, I'm just grateful for my house and food. I say things that are like really in that moment. Like, what am I feeling in that moment? What's the first thing that I'm grateful for right here in this moment? I am grateful that I get to connect with this amazing client today. I am so happy and grateful that I actually have heat, so I didn't wake up in, a cold place. I am so happy and grateful that I have tasty food to heat up that's not going to take too much of my time, but it's also something I'm excited and looking forward to. So I really dive into what it is that I'm grateful for. And then finally, the third thing that I do before I ever step foot out of the bed is to set the intention. Too many times we wake up and we wait for the day to tell us how we're going to feel. We wait for the day to tell us what's going to happen, and then we respond to what life throws at us. When in reality, you should really be setting the intention in advance and creating and structuring your day around that. So, for example, I'll say things like, God, I'm so grateful that I get to talk to this amazing client today. And my intention is that I'm able to bring transformational information to her, that I'm able to really hear her out and support her with the tools that she needs to take the next step in regards to whatever that particular goal of that client of that day may be. And when I do that, what I notice is I start to get intuitive downloads and insights and ideas and strategies just implanted in me because I set the intention early on through the day. It doesn't even need to be an intention about another person. It can be, I desire today to set the intention of peace and that I will receive peace. And what you'll notice is you'll look for more things that bring you peace, that make you feel peaceful because you set that intention. Ultimately, you are in control of your day, but you have to be willing to step into your power Acknowledge that you're in control of it and make changes where changes are necessary. The truth is, many of us get in our own way with our habits and our beliefs. And this is an opportunity for you to stop doing things that are not serving you and replace them with the things that truly are. If you're looking for more tools and more support at really creating a life you love, I have just the thing for you. If you use the link below, you can get access to my totally free life audit guide, where I walk you through the process of identifying what you're doing in your life that is working and how to do more of it, identifying what in your life you're doing that's not working and how to do less of it, and how to really live the life in alignment with where it is that you want to be. So use the link below to join us, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.